Hello everyone, my name is Korosh Erfani. I am a sociologist and a political analyst, and today is Tuesday, September 13, 2025, the last day of September, and I would like to talk about what is going on right now at this day and even at this hour when I am recording this video for this gathering of boats known as Global Summit Flotilla. You can see here this is a live video of what is going on right now for boats, because they are they are surrounded by the Israeli Navy. The objective of Flotilla is to break the siege of Gaza, and bring food, medication, and help to the people who are subject of a systematic genocide by the Israeli army. Of course, this is the second or the third attempt they are trying to do, and we are not sure about the outcome of what is going on, but whatever is the consequences, regardless of the final outcome of this attempt, I would like to draw your attention on the meaningfulness of this action, because this is something that had been decided and organized after we saw the inefficiency of governments, states and politics effectively to do something with this regard. So you have two main tools to act and carrying on an action. The first one is the governmental tools, institutions, states or international institutions like the United Nations, or otherwise it comes to the people to decide about doing something or not. And this action in itself is very significant, is very symbolic, because it represents effectively the will of the people, right? On the opposite of the inaction of the governments regarding the genocide in Gaza, the starvation of the people, we can see that civil society, with a huge variety, as we saw, just for these almost 500 people coming from 46 countries, which means coming from 46 different civil societies, right? They are trying to give to the world the idea of being able to do something despite the fact that the governments don't do anything to stop genocide or to help the people in Gaza. On the website, they have a very beautiful website of the Global Summit Flotilla. You can see when the world stays silent, which means when the governments, when the states, when the corrupted politicians stay silent, we set sail, we act, we start, we make actions. That's what it means. So on this website, you can see that they are explaining who they are, and look at the beautiful words that represent the popular nature of these people, or this gathering, this community that is carrying out this action. We are coalition of everyday people, who organizers, humanitarians, doctors, artists, clergy, lawyers, and seafarers. Seafarers. Who they are? These are the people who believe in human dignity. This is something that the governments don't believe in, that the states and the politicians, unfortunately, but absolute majority of them, and essentially in the Western countries, don't believe in that anymore, or at all. But these peoples, organizers, lawyers, clergy, doctors, artists, ordinary people, everyday people, they believe in human dignity and the power of non-violent action. They believe in the power of action. That's why I say acting instead of just talking, right? So what is interesting in this entity is that they are there with an idea, but this idea developed into a project, and then the project in management, organization, and then action. So which means that even though we are the ordinary people, but when we are within a collective action, a social action, something that we want to do collectively, socially, we have to follow effectively a pathway, and this pathway is similar to any other serious project that we want to realize, right? It could be a business project, it could be a sportive event, for example. It's the same thing. We take the idea and then we transform the idea into the project, and for the project, of course, we provide what is necessary as logistic, as the workforce, financial support, and so on and so on, and then we manage all these factors in such a way that we can get ahead and reach the goal that we have set for ourselves. So we can see that now we have a very clear contradiction between what the politicians are doing, or what the politics in general can do, and what the people can do. The ordinary persons, the ordinary individuals that we call nation, society, collectivity, community, groups, whatever is the label, when we are together as people, we are able to do what the politicians are not or don't want to be. So that's why we have to start to think about something interesting. This is not anymore through politics that we can inject or create or cause the change in society. The politics became somehow neutral or inefficient, or even counterproductive, right? We don't have any positive results through politics. Exceptionally maybe here and there, but I am talking about the general idea of what is politics, far and wide. So that's why it's very important to conceive something that can come and replace effectively the politics. And this is what I called in a video a few days ago, the social power, right? The social power is the organized power of citizens, right? So through social power, you remember maybe this statement that the social power is the utmost, is the highest power that we can have in a society, in a country. Now imagine that we can effectively use the politics to create the change, but not through or by the intermediary of the political class, right? The professional politicians, who are mainly and in a great majority corrupted or just thinking about their ambition or their benefit. We cannot use the politics through the politicians anymore. We must not really count on that. But the politics in itself is a tool, right? And is as a leverage, we can use that to do something. But it implies that we use it intelligently, which means collectively, with a strategy, with a goal, and of course in an organized way, in such a way that we can transform our ideas or our goals into projects and then manage the projects so that we can get to the desired outcome that we have set. So that's why we have to use what I call the political. The political is something that is linked or related to the politics, of course, but it is not within the politics. Within politics means the political class, the politicians, the professional politicians, and we said that they are corrupted and they are in the service of the those who have wealth and power and so on and so on. So the politicians are mainly right now the political mercenaries of the dominant class. We are not interested in that, and we must not really count on that in order to create change in the world. What we need is to use the political, which means the social action that is related or that is acting within politics, but not representing the politics. Representing the politics are the senators or the presidents, those who have, in an official political statute somewhere in the government or state or so. But we are talking about the social actors. We are talking about those who have been named here, everyday people, right? Organizers. And we are talking about the social organizer, those who can effectively work within the society, with the different social layers, with the social different social categories. Humanitarians, those who care about the human dignity, about the human rights, about the human life, right? The people like the doctors that are interested in the fate of everyone, every human beings, and not only about those who can pay a lot of money to them, right? The artists who are thinking about putting their art in the service of the oppressed people, not only to make the beautiful pieces of war art for the wealthy, right? So we need effectively the people who are thinking about the other people, and essentially for those who are suffering, like the people in Gaza, subject to the worst genocide, the worst collective crime in the 21st century, and want to do something for them. And this is the idea of acting instead of just scrolling on social media, talking, just expressing sympathy, empathy. No, this is not really that will change something. We need effectively action. We need to, by all means, to be in the field, like the people who are here facing with a savage army, the Israeli army, but they are there because they are courageous, they are determined, and they have effectively a goal, and they want to show that it's possible to do something, it's possible to act, it's possible to pass to action. So that's the idea. We have to embolden that, we have to support that, we have to reinforce that. That's why I put this this slide behind me, all eyes on the global small flotilla, because this is something that can be a very good example of what the people, the ordinary people, are able to do. And I hope there will be a very successful outcome. But I want to say that whether it be successful in the proper meaning of the term or not, what is interesting here is the determination of this, the initiative, the capability of these people to organize all of this and to come to such a great action that we hope the best to them. We are going to talk more about that in the future videos. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye.